overlooking life, but that's the biggest blessing. Just engage with who you are and throw the biggest wedding. Just think of this as food for thought, you feel I'm overstepping. I got a good degree in knowledge if it's ever question. I'd rather see you shining than a diamond on a necklace.
Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Everybody Has One, the podcast about anything and everything presented by LiveOK. LiveOK is centered around promoting mental health awareness. Visit ShopLiveOK, that's ShopLiveOK.com, where the proceeds go towards making a difference. Now let's get into it. All right, so it's your boy Thomas back for episode 2. If y'all watched episode 1, I'm glad y'all came back for episode 2. Like I said in the previous episode, we're just getting started. We're gonna have our highs, lows, our ups and downs, man, and we're just getting a feel. So right now it is 1:12 a.m. So Sunday morning, right after Colorado just got finished whooping on Cincy. Now, the reason why I bring up Colorado whooping on Cincy, because there's a lot of hate, unnecessary hate towards Shiloh Sanders, Deion Sanders, and the Sanders family. Y'all hating on this man for everything y'all would do if y'all was in his position. If y'all was a Hall of Fame athlete who got the opportunity to become a college coach, and your kid was decent enough to be a player on your team, you're going to award him the opportunity to be the best that he can be on that team. And you just happen to be the coach. So it happens in high school, middle school. Shoot, Pop Warner, the head coach, just happens to be the quarterback's dad. And the quarterback just, is the best player because, hey, coach runs plays that's designated towards him. So it's just the same. It's the same situation. So I don't understand why people feel some type of way about Deion, Shador, Shiloh, and his family when if y'all was placed in that same position, y'all would be doing the same thing. Y'all can call it nepotism if y'all want, but the entire world that we live in, well, maybe not the entire world, but definitely the United States of America, is a nepotism-based society. And before I get into more of that, just want we start off with a drink. And tonight we're drinking on American-born moonshine apple pie mixed with some iced tea. It's a really good combination. It's not a lot. It's like a nice spice to it. So that's what we're drinking on. And let's get into it. Oh, and briefly, y'all might be wondering, why is the podcast name Everybody Has One? Because everybody has one. Everybody has a podcast. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody thinks they know what's right from wrong when they don't. Everybody has one. So, here's mine. But back to nepotism. Let's see. LeBron James has his son on the team with him. This man played 22 years, hasn't had any slander towards his name, hasn't cheated on his wife, doesn't have some domestic violence or sexual assault case pending that we know of. Like, this man has been an exceptional role model. He helps the people around him. He helps out his community. He has a school. And y'all upset that his talented son, that would beat 99.9% of everybody that's commenting that he doesn't deserve to be in the league, he will whoop y'all. In a game to 10, y'all gonna have 0. He's a talented individual. He got drafted 55th. Second round pick, 55th out of 58, 56 people? I don't know. I don't pay attention to it that well, but I just know he was close to last, and he's a decent player, and he probably will be good moving forward. He had a rough start to his college career. man had a whole heart attack, and y'all mad that he didn't drop 30 every night. Like, what was this? What was this when Shaq's son had his heart problems? Now I think he's in a G League or just got signed somewhere. But nah, y'all just love to hate on LeBron. Shoot, if I had that longevity in me, if I was a superstar, if my son was 20 years younger than me, where I could, just wait for him to hop in the league so we could share the same court, like, who wouldn't want that? And I don't understand why y'all don't want that for someone else. Like, that's a whole nother topic I want to get into with the comment section and just people hating for no reason. It doesn't make sense. And I don't think it makes sense to y'all. Y'all just want to be trolls and just hate, when if y'all was placed in the same position, y'all would be doing the same thing. Deion's helping his sons and bettering a whole generation of young adults try to make their way to the league, when half of them won't, half of them will, maybe less than half of them, because the league is small. But he's presenting them with the tools to get where they need to be, and in doing so, he's also helping them become better men. And he preaches that in everything that you see him talk about and the way he conducts himself. But I don't know if y'all are judging Deion based on what he was in the past, like his persona. I mean, I'm almost 30. I think I may have seen a few of Deion Sanders games, but I don't remember. I just know that he was a freak athlete. Probably could play every sport that you could think of and still be better than you at it. And he's a Hall of Fame NFL player. So obviously he's gonna have some arrogance to him, some swag to him. But what player doesn't have that arrogance or swag to him? Nick Saban, he knew he was gonna go out there and whoop on everybody. Dabo Swinney, he know he gonna go out there and whoop on everybody. I mean, he just have a little rough start, but y'all don't keep that same energy towards other people. And yes, it's a race thing. It's always gonna be a race thing, because if Nick Saban's son was the starting quarterback at Alabama, y'all wouldn't say a damn thing at all. Like, y'all be like, oh yeah, Nick Saban, he's probably gonna be the best quarterback ever. And Shador he's talented. I think he a little slow, like speed wise. I think Shiloh a little slow too, speed wise. Or maybe they just look like they running slow, but hey, he can move. He could throw. I think he's going to be a talented quarterback in the league. I hope he is. I don't wish negative on anybody. I hope and wish the best for Deion, Colorado, Travis Hunter, Shiloh, and Shador. I just hope they have a successful and productive career, as much as we look at them like, oh, they about to be the best thing since sliced bread. Like, so I just hope and wish that. I wish the best for them. Leaving it at that. But going back to nepotism, y'all can say it's nepotism, but like I said before, nepotism is the foundation of America. Most people that are in positions of authority at Fortune 500 companies, at small companies, at the Walmart you just applied for yesterday, their aunt is probably one of the managers, like, hey, I need a job, and I'm down on my luck. Can you just, put in a good word for me? Put in a good word is nepotism. It is. Excuse me. It just is. Y'all favorite person, which I hope. I mean, I don't care if y'all are. I don't care what y'all think politically. I'm not going into the political realm. But Donald Trump is a Nepo baby. And half the country is like, that's our leader. He can do no wrong. Man, this dude got 34 felonies. And if he lose, he probably should and probably will go to jail for him. I'm going to leave it at that. But he's a Nepo baby. His father, what did he say? His father gave me a small loan of $1 million. A loan is meant to be paid back. I guarantee, I put my house on it. He ain't pay that man back. And since when is $1 million a small loan? In what world is $1 million a small? Especially back when he asked for $1 million. I think he's in his 70s, 80s. So when he was 20s, 30s, he's like, "Hey Dad, I want to start this. Can I get a small loan of $1 million, which is probably like 5 right now, maybe more. I'm not doing the math. I'm not gonna research it, but I just know it's not a small. Shoot, if I asked my dad for $1 million, he smacked me twice. I'd be like, there you go. That's your $1 million. You see all those dollar bills just swirling around your head like Looney Tunes? Yep, collect that money. Cause it ain't gonna happen. $1 million. Psh, give me $1 million, I'll change the world. Literally, give me $1 million, I'll change the world around me, and then with that change, I'll change the world. Cause that's what I hope for, just any change that I can put out in the world. I just hope that I can affect people's lives in a positive way. But I digress, and I go into what I was also leaning towards with nepotism, but not necessarily. The job market nowadays, I don't know if y'all are unemployed, employed, but the job market is trash with a capital T, capital R, capital A, capital S, and capital H with a couple exclamation marks, because the market is boo-boo cheeks. And I don't know if that's because I'm trying to get into a specialty field, but entry level ain't entry level. I don't know when entry level became 5 years experience, master's degree, PhD. It don't make sense. And I want you to have all that, and we only gonna give you $40,000 a year. It doesn't make sense. I can apply to 50 jobs in a day. Look at it a month from now. Maybe 2 of them reviewed the resume. I think the election has something to do with it. Like, I don't know exactly how, but I feel like they posting them positions and then not actually gonna make hiring decisions until after the election. They be like, all right, we want to know who's gonna be controlling the country before we say, all right, we want you. But it is what it is. If y'all sponsor me, all these liquor companies that I'm posting up here, if y'all sponsor me, if y'all shop at LiveOK, that's ShopLiveOK.com, y'all can help me, get financially stable or more stable, or cause I'm good, but I could be better. So if y'all help, if y'all like listen to me and y'all like it and y'all like subscribe, share, do all that stuff, and then I get like 1 million followers, and I get like a one of these. So this is my degree, but like below it could be one of those YouTube placards, and then next to it can be like the next milestone of YouTube. So y'all help me, I'll help y'all. Oh, and since I'm on the help me help y'all, if I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a $50 gift card to one of those 100 subscribers. And then when I get to 1,000 subscribers, So I'm sorry. It's the alcohol. And then when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do like 100 to maybe I'll do like a half. Maybe I'll do like a $500 gift card or something like that. And then 10,000, like $1,000 gift card. I don't know. I'm just going. But that's my idea. So if y'all like what y'all hearing, if y'all y'all fucks with me, like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help me get to where y'all making these weirdos be. I mean, I can go out on the street, be like Hot Tool, spit on that thing, and then I can have all those followers that she got because she said 5 words, and y'all loved it, and now she's. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to spread the word of like normal people, and I'm getting into a tangent, but y'all's help me, I'll help y'all. Deep down, I want to cure homelessness. I want to, reach out for everybody who got mental health problems. I want to have conversations with everybody. That being said, I know I'm gonna say it towards the end, but if y'all email me at the email below in the bio, and y'all just want to have a conversation, come on the show. You could be anonymous. I won't say your name. I won't ask any personal information that can make you known to anybody. If y'all just want to come on here, air y'all grievances, have some therapy with a non-therapist, just let me know. I'm here for y'all. So, yeah, I digress. That's my thing now. I'm gonna just keep saying I digress. Also got this new mic. Y'all didn't see the mic before, but this one's all colorful and stuff. And I can mute it. Unmute. It's cool, I know. I'm cool. But let's see. We done talked about nepotism, Colorado, and how great they're going to be. All this unnecessary Deion Sanders hate. When y'all wish y'all could be the man. Shoot, y'all wish y'all could be the son. Y'all wish y'all could be the son that's holding the camera. But y'all can't. Y'all just stuck in y'all daily lives, not wanting to, do what you want to do. And speaking of that, actually, before I get into my next topic, this a topic by itself. 18 is not a great age for decisions to be made. And a lot of life-changing decisions is made around 18 to, let's say, 20, 22. So when I went to school, college, I got out of high school, and I think my political science teacher in high school was like, "Hey, what do you want to go to school for?" And I was like, "Criminal justice." He's like, "Why you want to go to criminal justice?" Like, maybe maybe I'll be like a cop or be like a detective or something. Just go into law. When I was younger, I always wanted to be a lawyer. So maybe I could go into like some sort of law field. And he was like, "That's nice and all, but if you study criminal justice, you're just gonna be stuck in criminal justice. You should do something like a sociology where you can, you still get that same education towards like people, and you can minor in law, but it's a more all-encompassing degree." So I was like, "All right, I mean, that sounds cool. So I said that, but I took it and ran with it. So if y'all watching this on YouTube, that thing right there is a bachelor's of science in sociology, and I enjoyed the experience. I enjoyed learning sociology. So for those who don't know, sociology is the study of society, how people interact with people, kind of like anthropology, a little bit of psychology, but it's just understanding group developments, cultures and stuff. And I actually really enjoyed it, and I can still go into law. I can do studies on society and stuff. But all that to say is, I don't want to have my doctorate in sociology, which is probably the best thing you can do with a sociology degree. You have your you have your doctors, and you can be a doctor. You can teach. You can be a professor. Um, you can write papers and stuff. Conduct studies. I saw there's a few like sociologist jobs in the government, but that's not what I want to do. Excuse me. So circling back, I made that decision when I was 18. I went to college at 18, and there was like, you can do all your electives and stuff. And do you know what you want to major in? And I was like, yeah, I major in sociology. And it's like, all right, well, we'll put you in this and that and that. And I mean, like, I don't regret it, but if I could go back, I'd probably do like a computer science, because that's where the money is. But I don't know if I would actually love that or if I would have stuck with it. But uh, going back to where I'm starting, I don't think 18 is a great decision, because when you're 18 or 19, whenever you decide, if you do go to college, you're making that decision that what I'm about to study for the next 4 years or more is going to be the career that I want to be in for the next 20 plus years. And like I said previously, I'm almost 30, and I still don't know what I want to do. I have an HR certification, have HR experience, and I'm fine with going in HR. Like, I would enjoy it maybe. But if I wanted to do what I wanted to do, I'd be like an architect. I love designing things. I love coming up with new creations of how something could be built. Even back when I was younger, if I probably would have went into architecture, because I love disassembling and reassembling, and making things. That's just one of the things that I would have did. And I know some people would listen and be like, well, you're only 29, you can still go into it. But it's not how things work. I mean, if I had like a sugar mama who took care of everything, and I was like, I'm going to go back to school and just, major in architecture, I could just have a second degree and I could do this. I mean, in hindsight, I could, but I don't really want to. I mean, I know there's, I think the oldest person that graduated when I graduated was like in her 70s. Just to say she graduated, and that's a hell of an accomplishment for that person. And not everybody gets the opportunity to walk across stage. Not everybody wants to walk across stage, and that's cool and all. And reverting back, that's just decisions that you make when you're younger. Some people join the military. I'm prior Navy. I enjoyed my time in the Navy, and I think those 4 years gave me a little bit of guidance to what I wanted to do moving forward. A little bit, not fully, but some people join right out of 18, and I had conversations while I was in. You stay the age that you are when you join. I don't care what anybody say. If you join when you're 18, you're still gonna have the mind of an 18-year-old when you're 40, because there's some superior officers, chiefs, and up that are childish, because they still have the mindset of what they did when they first joined. So I think everybody should join with a few years of life outside of high school under their belt. If you do join, I'm not saying that's the best, like, join the military. It is a good springboard into life. If you go, I went in with a plan. I said, hey, I'm gonna go in. If I love it, I'll stay. If I don't, I'll get out. but I mainly went in to finish school. My mom was paying for everything, and I didn't want that to happen. Um, I had a small part-time job. I wasn't where I wanted to be in life, so I was like, literally, I said, hey, if another commercial come on about the Navy, I'ma go. Literally, another commercial came on, and I was like, I think it's this time. And that next day, I went to work, and an Army recruiter came up to me. He was like, hey, you ever thought about joining the military? I laughed. I was like, actually, yeah, I was thinking about it last night. He's like, well, here's my card. Come talk to me. Blah, blah, blah. You know, recruiters being recruiters. And I was a signature away from joining the Army. And I called my mom. I was like, hey, Mom, I think I'm about to join the Army. Blah, blah, blah. Like, they gonna offer me this, and that. And then she was like, hey, baby, I mean, if that's what you want to do, I support you 100%. But I just think you should go talk to the Navy. So I went and talked to the Navy, and they offered me more or better. And I was like, this is actually, I might not get shot. I can just be on a ship, travel the world, see things. And that I run major life decisions through my mom. Mom, I love you. I know you're listening to it. And I think if I didn't have my mother there to, guide me in the right direction. Not everybody has a mom. Rest in peace to anybody's moms. I'm sorry if you haven't grown up with your mom, if your mom's gone or anything. But I think having a mother in your life having a decent mother in your life is a blessing. So, my mom just being able to say, hey, just, have that conversation with the Navy and then see what you want to do from there. I had that conversation, and that was 2024. That was almost 9 years ago. I did my 4. I got my degree. The Navy bought me this house. The Navy put me through college. The Navy got me the car outside. I much love to everybody that's serving. Much love to everybody that I serve with. Hope y'all all stay safe. And I hope we never go back to war. I didn't go to war. I'm just saying I hope we never go back to war. And I hope y'all never put in that situation where you're faced with like a life or death decision. And I hope y'all experience was as easy and pleasant as mine. Yeah. But I digress. So we're coming up on almost 30 minutes, and I told myself I'm going to keep these nice, short, sweet, about 30 minutes or so. So maybe we'll go into one more topic. What do we have that's not too bad? We can talk about Diddy. Y'all want to talk about Diddy? That man going to jail, and he bringing a lot of people with. I know he is, but I'm gonna erase that. We're not gonna talk about Diddy. The most we're gonna talk about it is just a little bit. He did a lot that helped and hurt the black community. He did a lot that helped and hurt the music industry. And for everybody that was affected by him, I hope y'all get what y'all want with whatever conviction that may come about. So actually, I'm just going to erase Diddy. We're not going to talk about that guy. We talked about the job hunt, which sucks. Y'all pray for me. Even if I start working, I'm still come back to this podcast. Worst come to worst, I might just go into law enforcement. Like I said previously, might be a cop, but I'm gonna be a good cop. There's good cops and bad cops. We're gonna save that. We're gonna save that topic for another, and maybe I'll call a currently serving or previously serving police officer, Leo, and just get their input, because not every cop is bad. I know that system was put in place to bring us down, but it's some good ones out there. I'm related to a lot of them, So I might go into law enforcement if all this bullshit keep being bullshit, and just make my money and be the change that I want to see. Cliche, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see. We talked about Deion Sanders. Y'all need to stop hating. That man is 6-2, and y'all thought he was gonna be worse. And I hope he stays at Colorado. I hope Travis Hunter and Shador gets 1-2 like he said. I hope everything that he said happens, and he just rubs it in y'all faces. But he's not that type of person to just rub it in your face. He's gonna be like, "Yes, I told you," and then he's gonna go about his business. And I hope Colorado continues to have success. I want to talk about originality. I do, but I might save that for another one. Let me keep looking. I got it all right now. I got this podcast is my Twitter. Y'all like tweeting stuff. I like talking. Excuse me. All right. I know we're gonna go into. We're gonna go into road rage. It's a hefty topic, but it's gonna put me at where I want it to be. Yeah, okay. So road rage. Look, I put it twice. I put it here and here, so I know it's meant to be something. All right, so I understand and don't understand road rage. I think road rage is needs to be studied, like, intensively. Like, there should be a course at every university. There should be a class at every school, like high school, like driver's ed. It just needs to be studied, because road rage is ridiculous. And I think the solution to road rage, or the reason for road rage, is we lack patience. If everybody was more patient in their everyday life, they weren't rushing to get somewhere. There's time management. If you planned ahead, you won't have to be rushing. But a lot of road rage comes from, like, stupidity and patience. Like, if you get cut off, understandably, you're going to be upset. But if you being cut off didn't cause you to get in an accident, it just caused you to be half a second late to what you wanted to be at, then take a couple deep breaths, learn self-control, and let it go. And I'm saying it, and I know it's hard, because I experienced, like, I personally had road rage multiple times, and I just be sitting there thinking to myself, like, I'm really about to allow this 5 seconds of nonsense affect my whole day? Like, am I about to chase this person down and do blase blah to him? Like, no. That's me self-reflecting. But I'm gonna tell you a little story. There was this one time where I was just cruising. I think I went to the post office to drop something off, and I was just cruising, going back home. And this kid, I know he was in his teens. This kid was driving with his girl or his sister. I don't know, probably just trying to impress him, speeding, going down a residential. And I didn't let him over because there's another car right in front of me. Like, why are you speeding to get in front of me to be stuck at the same red light that we're going to be stuck at? It didn't make sense. So I didn't let him ahead of me. And I think that started it, because then he sped up to get in front of me, which cut me off, which pissed me off. I'm like, bro, I was having a peaceful day, but you got my blood boiling, and you trying to get into a wreck where I'm just trying to go home. Like, it's a 5-minute drive. I'm just trying to go home. But you out here trying to race, be a speed racer, and cut people off. And it like, me telling the story, it doesn't make sense for me to have gotten as angry as I did. What I should have done? I should have, tap my brake, let him crash, because he's probably going to crash one day. I hope he doesn't. I hope he stays safe. I hope that his driving record stays clean. But, like, if you have to drive like that to get to where you need to go, you're endangering everybody else on the road. Pissed me off, but I'm gonna let you do you. I'm gonna let you see what your actions. I'm gonna let you be affected by your actions. I told myself I'm not gonna let others' actions affect me. So I'm gonna let you be affected by your actions. If you want to be a speed racer, weaving through everything, cutting people off, do you? Because I got outside of my character. I try to stay level-headed. Anybody that knows me knows I try to stay cool, calm, and collected. But I got outside of my character, and I wanted to hurt. I wanted to put hands on dude. I did. I wanted to put hands on dude, but I didn't. Obviously, because he was in the car. And if I were to see him tomorrow, and my rage were to come back up, I probably would still want to put hands on dude. But I know self-control where I'm gonna be like, nah, if I put hands on this dude, because he's definitely younger than me, I'm gonna go to jail for beating up this little kid off of something that happened that, I digress. But that's my little bit of experience with it. Road rage is, for those who watch the Boondocks, it's a N-word moment. So I understand it, but I want to understand how to better control it and not let it affect my life and everybody else's life, which I think patience would be the best solution, to just calm yourself down, not be affected by the situation, and call it a day. Because at the end of the day gonna end. Others people's actions, depending on what those actions are, won't affect you, don't affect you. You'll continue to live in the moments that will pass. Like that's a moment in life that you will forget and maybe even laugh at, like, dang, I was real stupid in that moment. Yeah. I'm probably getting off track, but I just think we should react to things better. People should drive safer. Everybody should go through driver's ed. Not everybody should have a license. Speeding is stupid. Weaving in and out is ridiculous. Recording yourself do a crime is another topic, and that is stupid because you have dash cams of yourself weaving in and out of traffic going 120 miles per hour. If you get out of it, cool, but you pressing your luck because not everybody get out of it, and there's one too many videos, pictures, stories, news reports of individuals dying because they were speeding, either rear-ended somebody, T-boned somebody, ran a light, hit somebody, hit a curb, killed themselves, or you're in a car and you rear-end a truck, semi, and your life is over. And if you survive, your life is still over because you killed somebody else. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It's the thrill. All right, you're having a nice drive for 5 minutes, maybe less, and 2 seconds of that 5 minutes either ended the rest of your life by taking your life or by putting you behind bars. And if you are probably behind bars, you're probably in a wheelchair pushing yourself through prison because you wanted to have a thrill. Like I said, I'm not going to go further into it. I'm already at 40 minutes. I'll edit it down to hopefully less, but I hope y'all enjoyed my podcast. Like I said, like, follow, subscribe. Thanks for listening to the Ramblings of a Madman. If you want to come on and have a conversation, feel free to message me at the email in the bio. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm here not to influence, just offering a different perspective. Life is about choices. It would be great if you choose to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe and be great.
Excuse my language, I'm just feeling dangerous. Yeah, and shit ain't perfect, but ain't no complaining. I know my shit is different, I just can't explain it. Food for thought.